Hey. Hello, my name is AA Nick Fan. Welcome to my Doki Doki Literature Club live stream. I've played this game for 87 minutes. Let's keep going. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furl in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? That's racist. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Can I read it? And I can be the one to judge. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. No. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come up nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. No, don't do that. What? What? That doesn't even make sense. Which people did, by the way? Who? Sayuri liked it and Gabriel liked... I did too. Really? I didn't know that. I don't remember. I guess I did say that. So based on... So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change any... That's very close-minded. Don't do that. Gabriel liked my poem too, you know. Did I? Kind of. Sure. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what I... you're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Gabriel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my... What? Oh, you can do this. My advice more. Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Are you sure? I mean, there are multiple strategies. Is everyone okay? Nope. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gabriel started showing up. What? Whoa. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Gabriel, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. She does have a point. Kind of. No. Don't try to be complex for the sake of it, I would say. Make sure there is some tangibility behind what you write, I would say. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I agree. Don't do that. Meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Okay, I disagree with that. it can, no. There's nothing wrong with it leaving it up for discussion or whatever. And you can just look up the discussions on Reddit. Can be fun too. Don't have to understand it all at once. Though it is a little frustrating to not understand anything about something. Help me explain that to her, Gabriel. What? There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Yeah, it's so people can... It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Yeah, the most effectively, maybe, sure. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Sure. You understand that? Not really a waste, but... You are limiting yourself, sure. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh. Well, let's see here. Who did I agree with? Well, about that last discussion, I agree with Yuri, so let's go with her. Natsuki, you right that I liked your poem. Yeah, I did. I did like it. Shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Well, she didn't. Yeah, that isn't what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. That's true, isn't it? You're a seriously talented writer. I'm not sure about that, but it's no secret that I was impressed. Maybe. I don't even remember the poem. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, still putting feelings into it and becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when we said the poem was cute. Sure. Sure. I see. Didn't notice that I'm sorry. Well... Still though, I don't know. Natsuki, you take it way too far. Yuri means well, you just told how I felt, and this wouldn't happen in the first place. Okay, that's exactly what I did. So it was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. You do apologize, don't think you should too. Natsuki clenches a fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Oh. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk, clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Wow. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. No! What are you doing? I'm finna go fetch that poem. No. What? Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. Look at that room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands. While she stares down at her desk, I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sorry, everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Not really, but could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Treated like what? Handled it as well as anyone could. That's not true. Well, maybe. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Gabriel. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing, one other thing on that one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki said? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Tea. I drank tea yesterday. Twice, actually. Wasn't it? No. No. I drank tea once yesterday, and then 2 days ago I drank a cup as well. Haven't drunk any tea today. Maybe I should. Finna read that poem. Oh. Cooperative! Hey. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Well, it was fun. Yeah, I would say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Gabriel, how about you? I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Maybe. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe learn something from your friends too. Suppose we'll turn out even better. Maybe. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, it means I can at least put a better job impressing those to impress. That's true. That's true. If you pay attention, you can see the pattern. Not to myself with newfound determination. Ready to walk home? Sure. Beans. It has truly been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. About what happened earlier. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No. Just wanted your opinion. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Well, I can't. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayuri still has caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Okay. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Let's do what? Oh no, am I supposed to write another one? Well, see, this is the thing. If you pay attention, you can actually see the different personalities. You know what, this time I'm actually gonna do the opposite. The first time I picked these words, but this time I'm just gonna pick these words. Oh no, not that one. Let's pick this one. Let's pick this one. Let's pick this one. Let's pick this one. Let's pick... Okay, hold up. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between these two. Let's see here. Hold up. I don't know. Dream, I guess? Oh no. I'll just pick this one. Oh no. This is as easy as picking the complex words. Okay. That was more mixed than I thought it would be. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple days. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. But yes, it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Buy a snack. Wait, what reasons? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? What? What? Coin purse? Oh. What? Are you a gold digger? If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some. You're always hungry, so that only leads to one option. Wait, what? Which option? Which option? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Does it? Oh, eavesdropping. What? I wasn't listening or anything. Are you sure? It was just something in my book. What? Tell Gabriel to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Gold digger for a snicker. What? Snicker? I got... What? What in your book? This doesn't make sense. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something back and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Oh, okay. Still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? She told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Oh. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh. Okay. Snicker. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. What? What happened? Who did this? Retribution. Okay, it was a prank. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Hug a cookie. So good. Clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. That happens. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. That's true. That's true. Is that not true? Hold up. Yeah, it's like Amos Yee. Don't bite the hand that is feeding you. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Still really happy that you shared this one with me. Jeez. I get it. What do you get? Cookie still in hand. Do I get a cookie? Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Why? What? That's messed up. Eating somebody else's cookie. That's messed up. You're such a kid sometimes. Well, I kid you not, this just happened. That happened Thursday. Is it Thursday today? No, it's Monday. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's right. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I didn't know that. Suddenly, the door swings open. I'm super sorry. I'm super sorry. Hello, just Sayuri. Who are you? Are you in this game, or is it just a coincidence? Anyway. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Quizzically. Yeah, what did hold you up? My last period today was study hall. You just lost track of time. A bell. You are practicing piano. Okay. You should try musician. You should play something for us. Okay. I won't let you down. I don't know. It's quite difficult to play those keys on the piano. The white and the black. I didn't mean any pressure. That's right. Don't take this the wrong way. I've been practicing a whole lot. Best of luck. Yeah, no, nothing has really happened except for a cookie theft. I choose to live outside this mischievous escapade. Yeah, that's right. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. What does that mean? Oh, are they reading? Yuri is. She's in the closet. Why? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica, she never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if somebody else is just gonna mess it up? That's right, I keep it organized, but nobody messes it up, for me anyway. But that must be frustrating. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Wow, with your speed you could finish this tame in 5 to 8 hours. Wait, it's supposed to take longer than that? I thought it was like 3 hours. But okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really taking this too seriously. Manga, you read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Sure. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, oh yeah, I remember that. Besides, it's kind of written on your face, is it? Oh. Spotted. What is it? What kind of manga? This game is 3 to 12 hours. I see. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I kind of don't, actually. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls. Usually streamers take a long time to read everything. Yeah, I don't really bother. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Demographic? Really? If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. What? I wasn't judging. That's right. Oh, the tone. Yeah, you can sometimes figure out some stuff based on the tone, right? I'll tell you one thing. Don't judge a book by its cover. I say that. Okay. Am I supposed to read it? Feminine poses. Exceedingly moe. Oh no. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Are we supposed to read it together? Don't tell me. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Yeah, that's right. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yes, we can. Guess it's easier to be close together like this. Okay. Don't just say that, you'll make me feel weird about it. Well, you are doing something weird. It is weird. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Okay, maybe this isn't such a good idea. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes someone notice. Oh, I will. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Yeah, I never really consented to this, I must say. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Yeah. Are you paying attention? I don't know. I am. Nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Bunch of friends in high school. Slice of life. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Right. Well, don't those go hand in hand? Writing and plot? Isn't plot writing? What should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously, you think I could enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Well, yeah, I think you could. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's a funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. That just helps you get to know the characters. This height is still entertaining. Well, you kind of proved my point. But later on there's all kinds of drama. Like a tone shift. Like when they get into all the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, of course she reads the manga. I haven't seen you get to your full power. Good save. Let's save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? She doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? I don't remember that. Just a coincidence. I don't think so. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Well, it could have been enhanced by the manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Yeah, you would. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. Yeah. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, people argue that it's productive. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, now we get a different angle. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Why is she looking at me? Well, now she is, but it's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Nah. With anime and manga, it's usually just very cringy. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Wait, did she just look the other way? Let me watch the VOD. She did! Her eyes shifted. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez, I'm sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Nah, it's hopeless. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't gone out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. It takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Physics. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Why would that be? Wait, which part? Yeah. Now I'm confused. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. What? It's safe in the club room. You mean it's not safe at home? This is a CG or cutscenes, a special scene you get by fine-tuning a poem for a girl. There are 9 in total. There are 10 special ones. I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I had one of those earlier when I picked all of the complex words. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? It paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. You spread the disease, or the anti-disease, if you... the blessing. It's not like that solves any of my problems. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? Are you gonna keep reading or what? Sure. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Yeah, you can forget. I have terrible memory. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Don't spoil me. Don't spoil it for me. Just finish this chapter. Bossy tone. Triggered. If she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. What? Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay everyone, are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, of course, I did write one, which has a very different tone now. Could your timing be any worse? No, it was pretty good timing. Or was I reading or something? I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahahaha. Eh? Oh, we're still on the floor. 12 inches. An entire foot. I know the Imperials. Guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Well, I'm busy with other stuff. Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Yeah, I didn't. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Knowing this game, that'll probably actually literally happen. By tomorrow? Yeah, that's quite demanding. But if you want me to. The only important poem today is Monica's. I see. I might fall behind on some shows, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? What will happen? Do I have a choice? I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Okay, so I can show it to different people. I'll show it to Monica then, since you mentioned her in the chat. Hi again, Gabriel. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Monkey on the 1,000 typewriters. That's my approach anyway. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Yeah. I deviated from my previous style. Kinda makes me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Shel Silverstein. No, I have not. Just a few simple words. Oh. I've heard one of those. Whatever, with baby shoes, never worn, whatever. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Anybody. Well, if they can be applied to anybody, I don't know. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. That's right. There's a lot of filler out there. But Natsuki does not write filler. And that's good. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. The extra challenge, I see. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Is there a flag with red, green, blue colors? Eritrea. Kind of. And then I think also yellow. And endless. Cacophony. Cacophony. I can't speak English. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Not wavelengths. Or wave things that produce sound or something. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, wait, sine wave. Wave. Sine wave. Cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh, red, green, blue are the colors used in computer display. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? So wait, is this a computer? That would make sense. The computer. I downloaded a virus. It's what this seems like. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. On a pizza crust? Wow. That would produce nothing. An endless poem of meaningless. Does seem to have an end though. Load me. No, I will not load this virus. Okay, I've scrolled down now, I think. Hold up. Accidentally changed the taskbar location. It's even more abstract than your last one. Well, if you analyze it, you will find the meaning. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Well, it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Yeah, you had a very long space there. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Maybe it's true. Yeah, it's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Huh. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Then what is the right question? A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Yeah, if you use intangible language. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh, I haven't been doing that. Before decisions. Maybe I should. Oh, and I can make multiple saves. Maybe I should do that. I can make so many saves. Didn't even think about that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Yeah, that's not writing! This is creepy! Broke the fourth wall! Wait, if this is day 3, everyone's poems are important. I don't know which day this is. Monday... Wait a minute, no, this is today. This is the date. In real life. What do you mean, day 3? I don't know which day this is. Thanks for listening. Okay, well, I guess I'll... That was creepy. Broke the fourth wall. Yes, thus is day 3. Okay. Okay, I'll just... Who is Sayori? I don't know. They all look the same to me. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Gabriel. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. Wait, how's that? Wait, what? I want to put this on my wall. That's... Yeah, that's weird. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's right. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Isn't that what game theory said? You people don't know what they like until they get it. Flappy Bird. Or something. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? I'm sure that's part of it. Well, then you're biased. I know, I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Gabriel poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I see you have some external context. That makes you view it differently. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay, you're taking this too far. Calm down. You're so weird. Not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. You don't really need to. But that's why I just go by my heart. See? Yeah. I encourage that. If it makes me feel feelings, then it must be a good poem. Yeah, I'm not sure that exactly how it works. Well, yeah, it can be an effective poem, you could say. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Maybe. I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Wasn't that what Prince E said? Focus on yourself before you focus on others. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. I can write it down, if you wish. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Is there? Oh, bittersweet. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. And both at the same time can't hurt either. I can't see you liking something sad. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Thank you for tuning into my physics lesson. I didn't actually know that. That's how it goes down. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Gabriel. I should go write that down then. Write what down? Okay, I can read our poem. Oh, this is a long one. This is a long one. No. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. You could sell that. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. This sounds like some heroin addiction or something. Like you're dealing happy thought bottles. This doesn't sound healthy. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. You need to produce more to keep up. Demand, supply, demand. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. Hustle, hustle, dig, dig. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all in all, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. Oh no, you messed it up. They want the bottles, but now they're broken. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. They're disappointed with you because you broke the supply. You broke the bottles that they wanted. Oh? Wow, this is so sad. Can we hit 5 likes on this stream? Oh, holy crap. Did you really write this? I underestimated you. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? I don't remember that. I didn't expect something like this. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, this is creepy. I feel like this game is taking a creepy turn already. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Yeah, it was good, actually. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Yeah, that's what they say. Write it down. Writing's like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. Gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I cannot relate to that, at least. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, I guess I'll show it to Natsuki. Because I guess that was how the poem was. She'll probably appreciate it the most. She keeps glancing at me, then back to the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Or maybe she's just a slow reader like I am. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? No, I mean, you know. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. What did I show you yesterday? I don't remember. It was something Yuri liked, right? I guess I just got lucky with this one. Just got lucky. Monkeys on the 1,000 typewriters. Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean well written. No, I mean... So what is it? So that's how it is, my poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. I read your poem. I know what this is about. Your poem must have appealed to someone else yesterday. Yeah, that's right. I used the complex words Yuri. Huh. Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. She is easy to see through. What is this? Why are you even trying? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. We'll see about that. Oh, this is quite a long one as well. Nya. Nya. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. That's not... You're so mean. Ear rape. Sorry. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. That's not healthy. That's not normal. That's not supposed to happen. See a doctor. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. But you're so mean. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's spider philiasis to Natsuki. Really? Öronvåldtäkt. Where was I? That's why I'm not friends with her. But... this is a non sequitur. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. You're so mean. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Whoa! This actually says something very deep about society. I'm not even joking. Like, this is some true stuff. Wow. The poem is referring to herself. Oh, really? Oh, because she... and how people think about her. Nah, but do they really think that about her? Isn't it just all in her imagination? And her love of manga? Well, yeah, okay, the question is it true or is it false? Is it in her head or is it in real life? I haven't seen anything yet. Or maybe I did and forgot about it. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yeah, it is. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, but it was short and sweet. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Yeah, I understood it. At least in my analysis. Yeah, it makes sense. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. That's true. That's true. This is very effective. Very gets to the core of the issue. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't really see it in themselves. So, I don't think it's gonna work very well. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. See? Dodgy Natsuki, or not really, but... I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Maybe. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. Yeah, I agree, but not everybody sees that. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I agree. Well, you're definitely right. Yes, at least I can relate to that. Can I? Maybe. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. What? What do you do the best? I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. That's right. Reels over feels or whatever. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, she'll hate this one. I tell you. Oh, maybe not. This is pretty good. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I was, actually. Yeah. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Well, don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. Sayori's and Yuri's poems' topics are kind of spoilers, so I won't reveal them. Okay, thank you. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. That's a certainly interesting technique. Well, isn't it what I've always done? Oh, okay, so writing more uncandidly, or is it candidly? uncandidly. I haven't tried that. Maybe I should. Well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Oh, is this gonna be one of those examples? I see she has a different handwriting. Oh, the raccoon. Actually, on Reddit this morning, actually watched, I saw something on Reddit where there was this raccoon and it attacked a bird. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. What about the snack is guilty? My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Well, what about the raccoon made you notice it? I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Can raccoons eat bread? Like dogs can't eat chocolate, I don't know. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. What are you doing? The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. What? The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. This is taking a strange turn. The moon increments its phase. I didn't know raccoons are affected by the moon, but okay. And reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Okay. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. Yuri's poem is a bit metaphorical. I see. So, yeah. I mean, so this didn't really happen, of course. Or, it might mean something else. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Yeah, you never know if what you see and what you interpret is yours or is the reality. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time aren't you gonna run out of bread? Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. That's right, Pavlovian conditioning, it actually works. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Well, weren't you going to feed the raccoon? Or are you eating together? You feed yourself and the raccoon? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah, I'm not sure what this means. Yeah, I can't understand it either. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. It's like the haikus I used to write when I was like 12 years old. They were terrible, they were like really metaphorical. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, but it doesn't really get to the reader, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, if I take it as at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I really can't. I don't know what this means. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Like what? It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. And you use a raccoon as a vehicle to keep going? So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. What? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Oh yeah, that's right. I am seeing a parallel here. She did? She did. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. Oh, so it's a bit of a moral implication on Natsuki's side. Yuri just described it. Does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. She seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Don't judge a book by its cover. But I suppose that's my fault for judging it, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Said what? Yeah, I think you judged incorrectly. Things are not like they seem. Like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. So this is about the festival? Which festival? A festival? What are you gonna do? We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. I actually do. One time in school, there was did a theme thing. My class had the 70s theme, I think. Or no, was it the 60s? I think it was the 60s, and I just wrote 60s or whatever on a piece of paper, taped it to my shirt or whatever, to my sweater, and there we go, 1 minute costume that I made in school. So I'm pretty good with last minute preparations. It worked great. Might even have a picture of it. Well, even if I did, I wouldn't be able to put it up on the screen. This is live. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Actually, you know what? I might just show the picture. I think I know where it is. I have to sign in though. Let's see here. Okay, this isn't working. It's not loading. I'm just gonna keep going. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out. What pamphlets? For what? What for? That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. What? Why? Poetry performance? What is that? I've never heard of a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Yeah, that could work. Reading poems, I mean, it's not a super bad idea. I mean, fits with the theme. Cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri is putting up all of the posters. Putting it on all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. There you are. She's been coloring it. Can I see the poster? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. Didn't sign up for this. I didn't. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Oh, come on. You're just going to be reading a poem. I mean, that's the minimum effort. I mean, that's like nothing. I could never, in my life, do something like that. You're just going to be reading. That's it. It's fine. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. I think I'm gonna stop streaming soon. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. Oh. Yeah, I get that maybe you're not proud of your poem. In which case, I totally understand. No, but it's a good poem. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I did overlook that. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I mean, it's not really that special thing here. But sure, why not? And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I do know you can do it. You just have to read. It's not a problem. But it could get personal. I'll tell you that. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Really? What for? Well, I guess the more the merrier. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Yeah, you've lost this debate. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Thanks. Oh, come on. Yeah, you don't really have a choice. Well, you do. It's either do it or leave the club, I would say. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Practicing it? What? It's not that sudden. Come on. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, that's true. Baby steps. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? The way they fly. I haven't heard this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop streaming here. So, let's save this. It was a fun stream. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.